Sup peeps, I'm back again. So, this is a little random, but if you never watched Addams Family Values from like the 90s, I don't think you would get it. But there is this one character. His name is Joel. I can't remember his last name, but I'm pretty sure it starts with a K. Well, anyway, so he was like a love interest to Wednesday, Addams. And so I was just thinking about it, and I'm kind of mad that like in the TV show Wednesday, that they didn't add his character, and they tried. First of all, they tried to hook her up with someone named Tyler or Xavier. No, no, and Xavier was a complete stalker, so that was like, why would you do that? Anyway, so yeah, I've just been thinking about that because I love Joel. He has my heart, and honestly, Joel and Wednesday belong together, and they try to replace that love. I know they were like preteens in the movies, but like they were like, it was very clear they were gonna spend the rest of their life together, okay? But no, they replaced that with Xavier, someone who apparently knew her since she was a child at a funeral, which that's giving you're related, and that's kind of creepy vibes. Um, but anyway, who like I'm fine with him having a crush, but he was kind of like excessively watching her and drawing everything she did, which was totally stalkerish and totally not acceptable. And Tyler was this weird guy. Which, spoilers if you haven't seen Wednesday, was like a Hyde thing, which was ugly, really ugly. Anyway, which I guess Tyler made more sense because he was like a serial killer. He's killed people and stuff. So I guess that makes more sense for Wednesday's character. But first of all, his name is Tyler. And I just think that the love triangle thing was really weird. Like, why? What was the point? If we're going on, like, I know it was Tim Burton's like rendition of the characters, so they're different. Obviously, they're gonna behave differently. But like, okay, think what I know about Wednesday. That's not her. Like, that's not her thing. She's not going for the creepy, excessively stalking her guy. I mean, she might go for Tyler, but the thing about Joel that made him so perfect was how normal he came from. A family, he came from a normal, overbearing family, but he was a completely normal guy, and I think that's what made them work so well because how random and weird it was. Because he was this perfectly normal guy. I mean, he had no serial killers in his family or anything like that, and then he fell in love with this weird, creepy little girl, and I think that was amazing. It was like opposites attract thing. And then I think they kind of tried to do that with Tyler, but it didn't work out because obviously, well, Tyler's not normal, obviously, but they give the appearance of him being normal, and I don't know. I just felt like it just didn't quite work. Okay, it wasn't right. Yeah, I've just been thinking about it because why would you try to rewrite that story? Also, another thing with that story, what did they do with Morticia and Wednesday's like bond as like a motherly daughter bond? Like, why did they drastically change that? Because in literally every other thing, Wednesday cares so much for her mom. She's proud that Morticia's her mom, and she wouldn't change her mom for anyone else. Okay, she does everything with her mom. Not like everything, but she does things with her mom. And in Wednesday, the TV show, she like hates her mom with a fiery passion. I'm just like, why? What did your mom even do for you to hate her? Like, I need some like concrete evidence on why you hate your mom. Give me one good reason why you hate your mom. Like, please. Because from what I can see, there was no reason to. Like, I guess you can be like upset with her. Obviously, I feel like everyone's upset with their mom at least once in their life. But like, to fall and hate her for basically nothing. I guess, well, technically she did lie, but like, she hit her before she even knew about that lie, so I don't know. Anyway, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Tim Burton because some of my favorite movies are from Tim Burton. Like Nightmare Before Christmas. Love that movie. I love it till I die. But the Wednesday he made, it wasn't Wednesday Addams, okay? It wasn't the Addams Family. It wasn't Wednesday Addams. If it was even a TV show, it'd been so good. But like, you kind of just took the character of Wednesday, completely scrapped it, and forced her into a role that wasn't really her. I'm sorry, Tim Burton, but that's exactly what you did. That's how I feel about when he made that Alice in Wonderland. Because Alice in Wonderland, that's my favorite book. Of all the books, that's my favorite. And I don't know what he did with his movies, but that wasn't Alice in Wonderland, okay? It was great cinematically. The story made no sense. It didn't even follow the plot of the book. And I understand the plot of Alice in Wonderland. It's a little confusing. Someone was definitely on drugs when that was happening because I don't know what was happening. Well, like, I knew what was happening, but like, Alice must have huffed some like paint or something. I don't know. But like, that still made more sense than Tim Burton. Like, I don't understand. He took a story. He like, if it's not his own idea, he tends to take a story, a good story, my add, puts his own spin on it, and then makes it completely different and not like good. It's not good like compared to the original story. Like, it's good cinematically, but like not from a that's what this story is standpoint. He takes the whole point of things and kind of scraps it. And if it was literally if those movies were literally any other story, it'd be so good. If that TV show was any other story, it'd be so good. But it has to. If you're gonna like make a remake of something, make it good. Make it make sense. Okay, at least stick to some of the original stuff. He kind of just tends to, if it's not his own thing, he tends to stick to things that, like, you can take your own spin on things, but like keep the story like at least the same, at least a little bit. Like, don't scrap absolutely everything. Well, anyway, that's what I think on that. And I don't hate Tim Burton, okay? I think the movies he makes are so good. Like Nightmare Before Christmas, love that movie till the day I die. I think he did Corpse Bride too. Love that movie, okay? They're great movies. And I've been a big part of my love for them is stop motion animation, but like, they are great movies with great stories. But if he takes something that wasn't his story to begin with, then he kind of ruins it a little bit. And that makes me upset. But yeah, that's okay. That's my thoughts on Wednesday. Some Tim Burton thoughts. And if we're gonna make like Wednesday projects in the future, can we add Joel, please? Because honestly, he was like the best character. And I'm kind of mad that they kind of just like forgot about him. Please bring him back. Please. He was amazing. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I said that a bajillion times, but see you later, peeps.